Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. My name is Demi and we're going to hop right into the reading. So this is going to be a talks with my womb. I do these readings when I'm menstruation, when I'm on my period. I came on the 1st. I feel like some of you guys, you could have come on the 28th of February. So you could have started your period on the day of the 7 planets that were aligning. That's coming through for somebody. But we're going to get some insights and messages from Spirit because they've asked me to sit down and do this reading. I am in a bit of pain today, so I wasn't going to do a reading today, but they've asked me to sit down and do this. And they were giving me the feeling of an atomic bomb that has just gone off. It's like this very weird energy. Well, I've never been in a situation where I've been around where a bomb has gone off, thankfully, but they're showing me this imagery, and it's like you see it in movies sometimes. You're watching a movie and a bomb just goes off where people get blasted physically, but it's also like the soul and the consciousness gets knocked out, and then they land and then the consciousness comes back in. They're coming back around, and it's like they can't see properly at first and they can't hear properly and they don't know what's going on, and then all of a sudden there's like this ringing that comes back in their ears. It's like it's that moment, it's that energy that I'm feeling, that Spirit are talking about right now. And they're saying like a lot of you women who are menstruating at the moment where this reading comes across you could be feeling in this very off or odd energy, and it's like you're going through a rebalancing, you're going through a recenter. I'm also hearing that somebody is in jail, somebody's in jail, but I feel like it's like an energetic or a spiritual jail. So someone who was throwing psychic attacks or maybe like evil line, hateful energies at you, this person is now in jail. There's like a balance is being brought to a situation in your life where someone would have been stopping you guys from like sinking into yourself, coming home to yourself, coming home to your womb, to your celestial waters. Because in every single woman, the womb, that's where your power lies. Like I believe that the woman's soul, a woman's soul, is held within the womb space. Because the womb is a portal. It's not just a uterus like a physical thing. The womb is a portal. It's a space. They want to start with getting some angel numbers for you guys. So the first angel number we have here is 2255, self-love, and it has a beautiful butterfly. So you guys could be seeing butterflies everywhere. Obviously, this represents change and transformation. That's two master numbers together. So it's like you have committed self-mastery, and you could have committed a double whammy when it comes to your self-mastery. And it's like I'm seeing somebody's ancestors, they're holding you 2 keys. It's like you're being handed 2 keys, and these are golden keys, very old keys. And these keys are going to open a door, and it's like you're going to have a choice of which door you want to be walking through. I'm being shown a specific card. It's not in any of these decks that I have here, but it's from a Lemornon deck, and it's like it has these 2 paths and it has these 2 doors. Both have light. One of the doors has a moon, one of the doors have a sun. So you guys are going to get to choose like which door you want to be going through. This can also pertain to romantic options, but it can be anything. So it can be career, it can be 2 paths when it comes to your spirituality that you're going to choose and feel out and feel like which one is best for you. It's like a mixing of your free will timeline and your destiny timeline. So every single human being, we have a free will timeline and then we have that destiny timeline. It's like these are merging, these are mixing, or it's like your free will is now in alignment with your destiny, because you're like, whatever God wants from me, whatever is my destiny, I want that. I don't want anything else. I want that. What else, Spirit? Can we get another angel number, please? We have, I want to start with the 123. 123, progress, and you have another butterfly. So that's confirming you're being handed 2 or something, 2 of the key. It's not something, you'll be handed 2 keys and they lead to different doors, and you're going to have that option and that choice, and you are going to choose the right door. And that's the thing that they're saying, like they're saying that both doors are right, but you will still choose the right door. So it's like one of those doors is going to be better, it's going to be even higher. They're both high, but one is going to be even higher. You're going to pick the one that's going to be even higher. I'm hearing your wildest dreams and wish fulfillment. So that is coming in for you guys. But your ancestors are very proud of your progress. For some of you, you could have an ancestor who's actually been in an explosion, been around where a bomb went off. And it could have been like, you know, the kind of explosion or a bomb that went down in history. And I'm seeing an old man and he has a walking stick. He could have had a cane or a walking stick towards the end of his life. He looks Asian or Oriental, like a small old man, kind of like hunched over towards the end of his life. He could have told you stories, and maybe this was your parents. You used to tell your parents or even your grandparents these stories, and these stories got passed down about this explosion, about this bomb that's coming through for somebody. We have 1414, adventure. You are mirroring right now. Your human self and your soul self are mirroring. They've come into alignment. You've come into union. You truly see yourself on all levels. And there's something about this menstruation and this period that you will be going through. Some of you could be going through it when it comes to the full moon. I'm not sure what phase the moon is in right now. But your next period you guys could be on with a full moon. I'm hearing the red moon and the red woman. So the red moon cycle, you'll be bleeding with the full moon. Your psychic abilities are going to be very, very powerful. And you guys may start, it says adventure here. And I'm just staring at the adventure and I'm staring at the one star that's on this card. And I'm hearing Bethlehem star, Bethlehem star. So you guys may go on an adventure where you're traveling across seas. I'm hearing UAE. So you could be traveling around the UAE. And I'm being shown a woman with a hijab on. That's what I'm being shown. So you guys could be traveling to these kinds of countries that has like Islamic or Sharia law, that kind of country. That's what's coming through. But you guys could be seeing angel numbers that mirror each other. There's some sort of mirroring going on in your life right now. And it's a very like strange, like odd energy. There'll be a lot of glitching that will be happening around you. A lot of glitches within the matrix. So when I say glitching, you could notice that you're just like chilling in your room. Then all of a sudden your room flips upside down. Like literally like the time and the space of where you're sitting, it just flips upside down. You could be sitting there thinking you're going mad, like, oh, what the fuck just happened? Or you could just be like walking down the street and you see a billboard, you see a poster and you see like certain imagery on it. And you could do like a loop and come back around and then the poster is changed or there's something specific on the poster you noticed you were staring at that's not there anymore. And you're like, what the heck, like what is going on? They're saying it's to do with quantum leaping, like things appear and then things disappear. And they're now asking me to share with you guys, I had a beauty spot appear like last month, just appeared randomly on my hand, and I noticed it as soon as it appeared like that morning, because I've been looking at my hands and kind of researching about palmistry, and I was checking like the different lines and things on my hands, but I noticed I had a new beauty spot appear, and I was like, that's strange. And at first I thought it was makeup. I actually went and got it checked out at the doctor's, and then a few weeks later I woke up and it just disappeared. I was like, okay. And then Spirit was talking about that was the other Demi. The beauty spot is on the other Demi, and I was like, what? So there's something about quantum leaping and timeline jumping and the parallel you in different universes that are mirroring at this exact time, like all coming into alignment. It's a huge shift, and it is a very strange feeling, almost eerie feeling, but it isn't something to be worried about. And you guys could be hearing ringing in your ears right now. But they're saying pay attention as well. Like if you on your period and maybe you have a bath, maybe this is before you're starting, you don't realize it's about to come on and it just comes on. It's like your period blood, it can go into like a certain number. Like you can even see your blood go into a certain number. And maybe you are in the shower and it kind of just drops. You know, it has that moment when it just drops, and then it could go into a number as it's going down into the sink. That's what's coming through. It's going into the drain. What else, Spirit? Or even like on your pad, it will be like a certain number, and I'm getting like they're saying a 17, also 11 and a 7, so something about 1s and 7s, which are connected to you guys coming into your magic and honing your magic, your ability to move say move dimensions and move realms. We have here autumn, bounty and balance. There's something could have happened to you guys in autumn when you first started noticing these kind of matrix glitches that are going on around you. Or you could have started researching about like parallel universes. I'm seeing Doctor Who, so maybe some of you guys like enjoy watching Doctor Who. You could have had like a binging session when it came to Doctor Who. What else, Spirit? I feel like this quantum leap that is happening with you guys now, you're not going to recognize yourself by autumn and by fall. And we have here, that's a lot of cards. We have moon, phases, cycles, intuition, exactly that. You are tapping into your magic, into your moon power, into your menstruation. And again, we have another butterfly. So do look out for butterflies, both in your physical reality and just seeing like photos of butterflies. But you are gaining new wings. And these wings, every single human being, we have ethereal wings, right, that are attached to our aura. It's like these wings that are now sprouting from your ethereal body. They're brand new. It's like these old ones fell off. So you guys could have had a lot of like backaches or feeling strange sensations on your back, like during this last year. And now you've got these new wings that have sprouted. Because I'm just seeing like a human being turning into a literal angel, and these wings are just appearing out of their back, and there's a halo coming out of your head. So you have become that earth angel. It's like you've moved on up in spiritual hierarchy. They're saying for you guys as well to pay attention to like the lines on the markings on your hands. They're there for a reason. It's divine orchestration. Maybe some of you guys have found like a new beauty spot. And they're saying like where you have beauty spots, this is also pertaining, they're talking about past lives, but this is also pertaining to the spiritual gifts that you guys hold. So they're asking you to research it, or just sit with these markings around your body that you've always been drawn to, or maybe you have new ones, to sit with them and ask them why they've appeared, what they're trying to tell you and teach you. Also, if you do feel called to, do get them checked out. Like me, I got mine checked out. That disappeared anyway. And then we have here sage, wisdom, purification, harmony. So I feel like you guys are doing a lot of cleansing when it comes to yourself and your space. And you will be doing a lot of spring cleans, particularly with this next period or this one that you guys are currently on right now. And I feel like you could be noticing a change in the colour of your period blood. They're saying for someone, don't listen to people who don't know what they're talking about when it comes to menstruation. So maybe you've been saying you've been having these symptoms. You've been noticing how your menstruation, the blood's been changing. And someone could be like turning to you, be like, oh, that means you're dying. I'm like, what the fuck? They're saying like not to listen to that. Obviously, if you always want to get your health, your physical body checked out, but you know when it comes to your physical body, when it comes to your health, when something is to do with ascension, when something is an ascension symptom or a sign that you are literally quantum leaping, that you're about to timeline jump. And then we have here hearth. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. Exactly that. You've been really working on your connection to your ancestors and to the Most High God. I feel like you were always connected to God from a very, very young age. Some of you could have been interested in reading spiritual texts when you were a young age. You could have been raised in a religious family, but I feel like you would have been interested in reading other holy books. So let's say if you were raised in like a Christian household, you would be interested in reading the Quran as well. So you would have done a lot of research at a very, very young age. And then you've kind of taken bits from each religion and different spiritual paths. I feel like you guys have a lot of respect, a lot of admiration and a lot of respect for other religious and other spiritual paths. So you're not someone who will quickly judge other people for the path that they choose to walk. I'm hearing everyone is playing their role. Everyone has a role to play by the divine, and everyone is playing their role and they're playing their part. Whether they're choosing to do evil, whether they're choosing to do good, whether they're choosing to walk in the balance and they're not picking a side. Some of you guys could have cats. I'm staring at the black cats down here. Are they black cats? They also look like owls. I'm seeing cats. You guys can notice that cats are following you around everywhere as well. And obviously with the cats, the cat is connected to the feline. The cat is connected to the divine feminine. And now they want me to share with you guys that when I used to live in London, there was a certain cat that would always appear outside my parents' house whenever I would leave the house. And this is one of the times when I was first waking up and going through a lot. And I had that depression at the time. It was like it was always there waiting for me. It would be like beaming at me. But it had very distinctive like colourings. It had a beautiful colouring. And I'd always go up to it and stroke it. And then it would kind of just like disappear. And then when I moved to Wiltshire, that same cat, I kid you not, when I first moved here, the first time, so this is years ago, not recently, again, I was still going through stuff. I didn't necessarily know who I was in life. I was feeling a bit lost. And the same cat would like kind of meet me outside. And at first I was like, what the heck? The first time I saw it, I was like, nah, it can't be. And I saw it again. I was like, that's that same cat. It's got exactly the same coat, the same markings. And it would always just disappear. It would just appear and then disappear. And I do believe that cats can walk in and out of realms, in and out of dimensions. So I feel like you guys also believe that as well. Maybe you've seen it and you will see it recently. I also do believe that angels will often come through as cats. We have here mint. Abundance, persistence, proliferation. Some of you guys could be pescatarian. I'm just staring at the fish. So maybe you just really enjoy eating fish. But fish are obviously a sign in a lot of cultures. Because I'm seeing those yellow ones. You know, the really colourful ones, the Japanese ones. I forget what they're called. It begins with a K, I think. I'm seeing those fish and they represent good luck and abundance and fortune, money coming in. And I'm seeing here, it looks like gold, like kind of gold stones or gold coins or like literally like pieces of gold. I'm seeing that coming through. So you guys will be coming into abundance. And obviously that's going to happen if you're going to be quantum leaping. You're going to be moving on up to this higher timeline because it's a very, very high timeline. Very in alignment to your higher self. There's gold at the bottom of the deck. It was 2 rings, but they didn't. We'll see if it comes out. Can I get a few cards? Thank you. We have celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Exactly that. You guys could be seeing these kind of gift boxes or wrappings everywhere you go. Maybe you like walk into shops and you keep seeing gift wrapping and gift boxes, and you could be seeing like photos. And again, there's something about posters and billboards. Maybe this is what you're seeing on a poster on a billboard. And maybe the gift box, that this is the kind of example, the gift box could be closed when you're walking past it. You come back out the shop, you walk back past, you look at the poster and it's like it's open. And you're like, what? Like, is it 3D? Like, does it move? They're talking about that when they say, like, a matrix glitch. This is what you guys are going to experience. We have 5 here. You could be seeing 555 everywhere. But 2 5s did come out on the angel numbers for you. So, again, that's change and it's transformation. And sometimes when you hear change, it can be a change that can kind of uproot you and can be like a tower moment at first. But I'm getting this is that happy change. This is that gold that is coming in. What else, Spirit? And again, they're talking about the color of the menstruation, the color of the blood. Maybe you notice that your blood is very, very bright, like a bright red color. I'm staring at my nails here, like my thumb, like a really bright red. They're saying ruby red, like a diamond. And they're showing me a ring. Maybe some of you guys are going to treat yourself to like a diamond ring. I'm also seeing an emerald ring, like an emerald green ring. We have here birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So you guys are going for a huge rebirth. This is a rebirth like you haven't gone through before. This is a timeline that you haven't been on before. Your soul may have, but I'm getting not for eons. So it's like your soul chose to fall and experience like the lower levels, so it could like pull itself back up and become even stronger and learn certain lessons that the soul wanted to experience, that it wanted to grow from. And also you've come here and you've been reincarnating here to assist humanity in raising up in consciousness. So a lot of you guys, you are an earth angel. But it's like you're gaining these new wings and this new halo. They keep showing me it because you're moving on up in spiritual hierarchy. You've just overcome something. You've just come out of a battle and you're being birthed again, but in a whole new way. Which is where for like the last year it would have felt very, very heavy. It literally would have felt like you were in a battle, like you were being dragged along. You were having to like drag yourself up, I'm hearing. We have here thorns, yeah. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future, but the challenges ahead aren't going to be like the challenges in the past. In the past, you had all these thorns, people handing you a rose and telling you they took all the thorns off, and then you take the rose from them, and then you're like, and you get cut, and then you bleed, and they're there smirking and smiling because that was their intention. You won't be dealing with these kinds of people who have these weird ill intentions and they have this strange energy towards you. You're going to be dealing with people who are of Christ consciousness, who are of the sun, because you're coming into alignment with your destiny. You're choosing your destiny, so you are meeting your soul tribe. More of your family will be coming in at a soul level. What else? This deck here. So what else? Thank you. We have here jingle dress, miracles. Exactly that. You're going to know miracles. And you're in these beautiful colours when it comes to your auric field. I feel like a lot of you will have like specks of gold when it comes to your aura. But you have weathered the storm. You've really been through a lot, and you always like handled yourself with grace. Obviously you would have had those moments, but the majority of the time you handled yourself with grace, which is where you're moving on up in hierarchy, because God knows he can give you more vision and more perception, more foresight, and you're going to use it with grace. You're going to use it to not only benefit yourself and those you love, but you're going to use it for service for humanity. A lot of you could be those people who can clear spaces, clear energies, you know, kind of like energy healing and Reiki healing. But it's like you use the golden light that comes from your soul, and you use that holy light from the Most High God, and you can cleanse houses, like a house clearing. I can see a lot of you doing like house clearing, that. We have here soil and stars, balance. Maybe that's a gift that's going to awaken in you, that you have this ability to cleanse and clear spaces, houses, buildings, not just like yourself and a room. We have here soil and stars, balance. You're being brought into balance. This is what I'm seeing. It's like a recentering is going on with your consciousness. Maybe you felt like recently you felt like a bit lightheaded or a bit faint, and you felt like your consciousness was doing the madness. It literally does feel like it was kind of going it's like that sound I can hear, like it was going out, coming in, going out, coming in. You guys could be having a lot of like astral projections when you're sleeping at night, and you could be remembering where you're traveling, where your soul is traveling. Maybe you're visiting like friends and family, and you can see what they're doing because you're having that out of body experience. So it's like you guys are in control when it comes to the astral realm. And you could teach other people how to do this, but you're also very, very grounded person, very tethered to your physical vessel, to your body. And this is where it's quite ironic, because you'll be having these out-of-body experiences, but you'll be feeling more grounded than you ever have before in this reality, in this realm. And you're also doing all of this like parallel leaping and connecting to the parallel U's in different dimensions, but you're also very, very rooted in Mother Earth, and you respect Mother Earth. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card from this deck? You guys are very connected to the moon. Maybe you know like the moon's, how the moon speaks to you. It's like the moon lets you know that you're about to come in your period. And for some of you guys, you can even talk to the moon. Maybe you get insights and channelings from the moon itself. What else, Spirit? Like a talks with, you know, I'm doing a talks with my womb. You could do like a talks with the moon, like that. That's what's coming through. Can I get one more card? Thank you. We have dark spirit moon, void. Exactly that. You're very tapped into the darkness, into the illumination, to the light that is of the moon. So you know those two doors I was being shown, and one was a moon and one was the sun. I feel like a lot of you will be choosing the door that is connected to the moon's light, that is more connected to the unknown. You kind of know what's behind it, but it's more unknown, it's more mysterious. You're like, yep, that one, I want that one. Because that's in alignment with who you are, because you have this mystery aura about you. And again, the star, I'm just hearing Bethlehem star, Bethlehem star. Can we get, they want to get some messages from this deck here that I created for myself. It has like random words and like different quotes on. So can we get a few messages for the collective? This one says, when you spend a lifetime fighting demons, you learn how to spot an angel. Let me repeat it again. When you spend a lifetime fighting demons, you learn how to spot an angel. The angel is you. And you've spotted yourself. It's like you look in the mirror, you're like, why the hell did I ever allow all these people to put me down? Why did I allow like life circumstances to pull me out of myself? You found yourself now. You've come home to self, and you have these beautiful wings now, and you're flying to higher heights. Nothing's going to hold you back in life again, not even you. Like self-sabotage, you're like, what's that? I don't even know what that means. This one here. This one says, love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. And I feel like you guys have fallen deeply in love with yourself. I said falling. As like Spirit always didn't want me to say it. They were like risen. You've risen deeply in love with yourself. They're correcting me there. So you guys are really risen and you're really connected to your higher self. They're saying do pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you guys will already be people who write down your dreams. I wanted to say always. So a lot of you will always write down your dreams anyway when you do remembering and when you do know their very, very significant message. They're saying pay attention to your dreams and your astral travels of where you are going, because they're going to be giving you not just like breadcrumbs, but they're going to have a huge billboard sign. There's something about billboards that are very significant. A huge billboard sign of where you need to be going next. Maybe you guys are supposed to be on a billboard. We have here, God's got me, overcoming fears, road opener, start of a cycle, 0, 0, 0, 0. Exactly that. It's like you're going back to the beginning with these zeros, which is where I'm feeling this like eerie kind of energy. And they were showing me that atomic bomb. It's like everything is blasting up and kind of ending, and you're going into this completely new beginning. And you had the birth card, so you're becoming that newborn baby. But you aren't that newborn baby. You're a very powerful ancient soul, and you remember now. This one. This one here says, light and dark, the sun and the moon, angelic and demonic, yin and yang, opposite but interconnected. Exactly that. This is you. You're very, very much in union and in balance. And when you are in union, everything has to come in for you, because when you're in union, you are in your destiny. So God will be giving your spiritual inheritance, your soul family. They will be drawn to you. They'll be able to see you. They'll be able to hear your sound. They will know you, and you will call them in. So let's finish off with a few poems, please, Spirit, for the collective. Can I just get 2 cards from this deck of what the collective most needs to hear right now? Some of you guys as well, you could also have gifts when it comes to automatic writing. So I've been doing automatic writing for years now. It's a big part of how I channel. And I created this deck. So some of you guys as well, you could be writers and you could be supposed to be creating something when it comes to the written word. What else, Spirit? Can I get 2 cards, please? Okay, so the first one here says, the 2-headed dragon, many find hard to fathom. A risen kundalini, this path isn't for the weak. You'll need thick skin at the mountain's peak. The air is thin, you're far from any kin. Discipline is needed, do not sin. You'll find me in every religious text, in the temples of Egypt, even in your lover's bed. Many judge what they don't understand, like other cultures on distant land. But you, my child, you heed my call. You cut the cords and leave it all. Nothing matters when humanity is in tatters. Keep to your moral code, don't let your soul erode. Set it all on fire, all that you desire. The ascension calls all to now change gear. Another challenge is just another year. Isn't growth why your soul's here? They don't want another poem. They're saying this sums up the energy they wanted to come through in this reading. And they want me to read it again for you. The 2-headed dragon, many find hard to fathom. A risen kundalini, this path isn't for the weak. You'll need thick skin at the mountain's peak. The air is thin, you're far from any kin. Discipline is needed, do not sin. You'll find me in every religious text, in the temples of Egypt, even in your lover's bed. Many judge what they don't understand, like other cultures on distant land. But you, my child, heed my call. You cut the cords and leave it all. Nothing matters when humanity is in tatters. Keep to your moral code. Don't let your soul erode. Set it all on fire, all that you desire. The ascension calls all to now change gear. Another challenge is just another year. Isn't growth while your soul's here? So that was the reading. I hope that did resonate with somebody out there, and I will see you in another video.